Hi guys. So now I'm going to tell you whether this GST is a boon or not. Now we are ending up in paying much higher amount after implementing GST, right? So almost like 2-3 months over, all the prices are increased like anything. Now I'll just analyze with some example and I will tell you why we are ending up in paying more amount than normal. See, for example, now I'm going to tell you, if a manufacturer is selling to a retailer or wholesaler before GST how it is, and after GST how it should be, but how it is after GST actually. So what does the government plan to do? So the government has planned to do something which is mentioned here, but what is actually happening is something mentioned here. Okay, now, so first of all, a cost to manufacture, imagine it's say 10,000 rupees. Okay, so in all the cases it's only 10,000 rupees. Then we have to add, see if a manufacturer is expecting 10% profit, so 10% profit is 1,000 rupees. So yes, 1,000 rupees is also here. So here totally 11,000 rupees. On that the manufacturer has to pay 15% excise duty. So if he pays 15% excise duty on this amount, so it's 1,650 rupees. Then whenever a manufacturer is selling to a retailer or wholesaler, he has to pay 14.5% VAT also. This is as per Tamil Nadu. So he is having 14.5% VAT after adding the excise duty amount. So VAT is not on 11,000 rupees. VAT 14.5% is 11,000 plus 1,650, that is excise duty. On that we have to add VAT. So the total price from the manufacturer to the wholesaler comes to 14,484, that is including VAT. So this VAT amount as well as excise duty amount both are paid to the government. That means excise duty is paid to the central government and VAT is paid to the state government. So total tax or duty is totally for a consumer or anybody or a wholesaler, it's like 3,484. And this VAT portion the wholesaler or retailer can take an input, but this exchange duty portion he cannot take this as an input at all. Now after GST there is no excise duty or VAT separate, there is only one GST, that is 18%. Now the same 11,000 rupees plus only 118%, totally the sale price from the manufacturer to the retailer or wholesaler is 12,980. Okay, so previously it was 14,484, now it is only 12,980, it's an outflow. Okay, now previously your input, that is a person who paid this amount 14,484, he can claim only 18,000 sorry 1,834 as an input. Here 1,980 as input. So input has been increased also for the retailer or a wholesaler. Now when the retailer or wholesaler is doing further sales, now what the government plan to do is here, but in previously how it was, so 12,650 is the total cost. That means cost price plus excess duty, that is the cost, because anyway the VAT you will be taking as input. Now 1,250 is the profit added, that is 10% profit added to the cost 12,650. So add a VAT of 14.5%, that is 2,018 rupees. So sale price is 15,931 rupees, and after GST the cost is 11,000. Okay, that is here 10,000 plus 1,000 rupees profit, that is the cost for this person, and he has to add his profit margin, say 18 what is this, once again profit margin is say 10%. Okay, so 1,100 is the profit margin, then GST is 18% on this, so 12,100 on that GST is 2,178. So the total GST we are paying is 2,178. The sale price for this person is 14,278. So previously it was 15,933, and which is reduced after implementation of GST to 14,278. But actually what happening in today's scenario, I will tell you. The manufacturer's cost is 10,000, he is having 10% margin, so 11,000 rupees. On that he is charging 18%, so 1,980 rupees is the GST. So sale price from that person to retailer is 12,980. Now the retailer, he is actually cost price should be 11,000 rupees, because anyway this 1,980 rupees what he is paying is claiming input on that. But what the retailer is doing now, retailer or wholesaler is doing now, he is not showing the real amount of cost to the consumer. He is actually taking the entire sale price what is paid to the manufacturer or the wholesaler. He is taking the entire amount as his cost and he is charging GST on that. So instead of charging GST on 11,000 rupees, he is charging on 12,980 rupees. So I will tell you whether they are doing it on ignorance. People thinks like, sir, they are ignorant, they don't know. No, they know perfectly. This is their extra margin. So 1980 rupees what they are charging is extra, that is damn profit for them. So 11,000 plus 1980 plus their profit margin of 1290. So you just see how much profit margin they are going to have. So the entire part of GST they are claiming as extra profit margin. So almost like 3,278 rupees is extra profit margin this person. So this previously you see this is their profit margin, 1,265 is the profit margin. So actually their profit margin should be like approximately 1,100 is the profit margin, but they are claiming somewhere around 3,000 rupees as profit margin. So on additional profit margin, so they are telling the government is asking us to collect GST, etc. Government is doing this kind of as an anti-profiteering. So the buyer, that is the manufacturer who is selling to the wholesaler has to pass on this benefit to the buyer so that the purchase price will come down. But actually their purchase price is not coming down. Instead, the purchase price is going up for the consumer. So the entire money has been taken by this wholesaler or retailer, but ultimately we are blaming the government. So what the government should do, they should introduce this anti-profiteering SWOT. They should do lot of raids on these people, and once it is done, maybe in next 5-6 months the loss of the consumer, which because we are outflow is more here, right? The outflow is tremendously more here, which will be reduced in future. So actually the 10,000 rupees product, which is starting point, should end up in 14,000 rupees. That is after, this is what the government aimed at. Previously it was 15,933 rupees, that is the outflow from the consumer. What the government aimed is 14,278, but what actually we are paying is 16,848. So people are actually taken for granted in this area. See, this is previous and this is current, but what government aimed at is this 14,000. So actually instead of getting 2,000 rupees benefit, we are having 1,000 rupees extra cost. So this is done purely by the wholesaler and retailer and not by the government.